Let's go. What's up, everybody? How we doing?
What's going on? Look at the bacon emojis. Bacon emojis forever.
Look at this. We do have to shout out the chat last night for strolling into Club Top Shot. And I had the private chat up for the first half because I forget that I'm not in charge. I'm not the one responsible for the stream. And then I switched over and all of a sudden bacon emojis everywhere. Yeah. There's so much bacon.
A lot of bacon. A lot of bacon. A lot of cool cats.
A lot of oh my God. Look at who it is. What's up, LG? Thanks for dipping in. It is like that every time. There's a lot of Dwayne Bacon happening.
Those out of context videos for newcomers, man.
Yeah.
I know. I feel for you.
Like, what did I just tune into?
There's months and months of context behind that video.
Yeah.
So,
it's all just a big inside joke, guys. Welcome
to the inside joke with like moderate advice. We actually have to start with a walk back, right? I think so. Yeah. Last week we were very excited. We had a giveaway. What was it? We
had a lot of giveaways. We had a lot. Too many, in fact.
We had a lot of giveaways, and we came up with this new method of how we were going to do it, and then immediately effed it up. Just like instantly effed it up.
Just didn't even do it. Just never happened. We want everyone who can join the show. We give stuff away. We do the wheel, all that stuff. But if you can't make the live, we want people to have a chance to win something too. Some people watch it after the fact. So we have a moment to give away. Last week it was going to be Armani Brooks TSD, but I think it should just be Moses Brown because people were pretty excited about that TSD. So I have the Moses Brown Top Shot debut. I will give it away, but it will be with a comment to this video once it's done. Not here in the chat. After the fact, we'll put all the rules and stuff in there. I had an idea of what it should be. It was last time it was like, what run it back would you want to see? I got something else. So just check on this video. After it's done live, you'll see what the entry is, and you can get a Moses Brown Top Shot debut. Yeah, so that's the plan.
I love it. We'll get some Moses Brown. Someone in the chat said LG would love the door report. I'm hesitant to just like rifle through all of our videos, but I do think the door report just like really sets it up. So. Little door report. Again, we're not providing any context whatsoever, but at least we got it out there.
That's setting up a segment at least for the most part.
Wait till he gets to the Sawyer video. He's going to be like, "What the fuck am I watching? Who is that guy?"
You got to keep some in the chamber.
Yeah, we'll get there.
We have a lot of fun stuff to talk about today. We have we're in the NBA Finals. We want to cover, what's happening in the Top Shot streets, but we also, I feel like now that Greg's here, we touched upon it a little bit yesterday. I think we have to peel the curtain back a little bit, see the Wizard of Oz style, and talk through this Luka Holo, because we've talked about it, right? Where someone in the community, shout out Pookie, who graciously reached out right after he got it. He's like, I'm not selling this thing. I'm holding LaMelo. Why don't you guys hold it for the challenge if you were going to go for it? First of all, Pookie, shout out to you for thinking that we would even consider doing that, because we weren't.
Pookie said, you guys throw thousands of dollars at this. You guys do it. You guys have fun with that. And that's what we did.
Yeah, so we did. That's exactly what happened. And we went in there and rented. We purchased. We did a little bit of everything. And that so you get to see the part where oh, we got a Luka Holo. Isn't that incredible? I feel like we got to talk about how it went down hours before.
Lay it all out on the table, Greg.
Yes.
Kick it off.
I'll just so I get the story starts when Dustin and I both got Holo packs, and I pulled the Freddie Van Vliet. So that was the first piece of the puzzle. So that meant that all pieces of the puzzle had to come into my account. Now, I'm sure if you're watching this show, you know that I'm probably the least qualified on this program to be in charge of completing a thousands and thousands of dollar challenge. I think, long story short, the week was filled with a lot of, questions about the price. Is it as low as it's going to be? Is it going to drop hours before? is everyone else doing and waiting the way that we are for that last minute push? And so everything. We should say we rented 5 or no, sorry, we rented 4.
Yeah, we rented the Chris Middleton from Pete Overzet and Trey Kirby. Thank you very much. We rented our man G Benz in the Discord. We got a Cole Anthony and a Sadiq Bey. Also, shout out G Benz, who's got the Cole Anthony jersey match, right?
I didn't even realize that. I was sweating all week with these in my account, and that would have put me over the edge. So thank you for not telling me that.
So those and then the LaMelo was 4, right? So then
we bought DeMar, Brogdon, Triple J, and I'm blanking on the last one. De'Aaron Fox.
Yeah. So I mean, let's be transparent. Let's talk about what ultimately we spent. $1 million. Because for me, it was the most I've spent on this platform, and the most I've spent honestly on anything that wasn't like a, massive experiential thing like a vacation. But I
think it helped that it was 3 of us, right? Versus it was originally 2. I was coming to the table with absolutely nothing. I pulled the cat hollow, which was not helpful in this challenge whatsoever. So I said, hey, if you guys need, I was telling Mike this, if you guys need someone to jump in, I'll jump in. And Mike thought, does he think we can't do this, or what does he want? Like, what were you thinking? What was the thought process?
No, I didn't want you to feel obligated. Like I wanted it to be a thing that you wanted to do, so that you were like, oh, we're doing it together. Not that you were like, oh, these poor little boys.
Yeah, no, I was in. I said I kind of wanted to join in. I kind of wanted to be there to say I'm part of this too. I'm in. So if you need a little spendy spend, I'm happy to jump in. And ultimately, it became that, right? It just was, the prices weren't dipping. It just felt easier to accomplish if all 3 of us. And then at the end of the day, we all get to hold one hollow, I think, which is kind of nice. It doesn't look like those are going to sell, so that'll be fun. And we paid what we paid, and we got a Luka, right?
And we got a Luka. I will say too, from my end, it was a little less scary, only because I was doing a lot of the like rental work. So I was like moving money around. But it felt different because it was coming from my Top Shot account and not from my bank account at the time. So it felt a little
wallet.
A crypto wallet.
I'm glad that felt different for you, because it did not feel different for Greg and myself. We felt it a lot more than you did.
I can tell. I was also moving 150 to 200 at a time, where it wasn't like one big sum.
This was a big chunk. This was a big chunk.
Yeah, I actually didn't know how much it was until we were like, oh, we should keep track. I was like, okay, all right, that was more than I thought I was moving.
We put pen to paper or cursors to Excel sheets, and we started to crunch the numbers and say, this is what it's going to take. We thankfully we sold a Brogdon, which was nice to get some money back, because we're neither here nor there with Malcolm Brogdon, but we were okay with the others, so it softened the blow. We took a little bit of a loss on that money, but it ultimately lowered what we were all contributing, which I think was better.
Yeah,
better.
And go ahead, Greg.
No, I do like this is a good point. I think the story that we're telling is like the story of minnows trying to act like whales. And
that's 100% what it is, Doobie.
And the sweat and the tears. No tears, but maybe a little poop came out. But
I like
it was very scary.
I like Jason's take better.
Oh, jeez.
No, that's 100% what it was. Look, we've invested money for sure in some of this because we like it. This was a bit more of a gamble to say, hey, we want to be part of this club too. Maybe not like the Cool Cats, but this was not a cheap one. This was not a cheap one.
Should we be transparent? Like in what we, with rentals and with fees and with everything all included, it was what, like we paid what, 5,300?
53, yeah.
Yeah.
And
amongst three of us. So that makes it a little bit easier.
And of course that, like, it seems like, oh, no brainer when you look at it like this, but but at the time we had no idea. And also our serial number could have been a lot better. So when the time finally came and we committed and we went all in, we had a little bit of panic because
it kept dropping too. I was thinking, is this worth it? All of the potential tax implications and all the back and forth. Is this going to be worth it? But ultimately, it's a Luka Hollow that's pretty low mint. And look how many are for sale, right? I think that's and it went up. Either someone bought that that lowest ask, which I think we all agreed was too low.
Too low.
And we called it yesterday, Mike. We said that someone's going to buy these bottom two, sell it for double in a few months when either the Olympics are going or when we're back in Series 3 and this blows up the way we hope it does.
Yeah, I understood like the panic. I think if it was like a top 10 cereal, so what do we got? 46, right? 43?
50, no, 49. I don't know, 40 something. Yeah,
something like it was 40 something.
And should probably be more proud of it. Hold on,
I think it was 49. It wasn't in the 50s, so I was like, all right, but it's like 49.
I do think if it was a top 10, we would have been like, yeah, baby, this is why we did it. But because it's in the 40s, we were a little bummed. Frank, I'm glad I tuned in for your Luka Hollow giveaway tonight.
Way to blow the lead here. Way to blow the lead.
I do think though, like I know you guys definitely felt it a little bit more than I did, which honestly is probably like the appropriate breakdown of who we are, like as people. Right? Like I feel like Dustin was probably in the middle. Greg went to therapy, and I was like, why am I having this phone call with you guys? This is butter, baby.
Yeah. I think you summed it up right. I mean, I did get a little worried. The thing is, Top Shot right now, nobody's buying. So immediately I was thinking if this can be a 10K moment, which I think it should be minimum priced, we're golden. But it's not that, and I think it's going to take some time to get there. So I'm not selling anything right now.
Yeah, we the people
that's
saying
a good point.
I live through y'all.
Well, I think the other thing was the painful part for me was that we collectively ended up buying 4 hollows, right? And the painful part for me, the painful fart too is my nerves, but the painful part for me was buying those hollows knowing that in 2 hours they would significantly drop and stay down for the foreseeable future. So
but like, the way I was looking at that, Greg, I was looking at it overall. Had we sold all of them, the 3 that we have remaining, if you look at what we would each collectively have put in, it would, if you sold all 3, it would probably drop to $700 maybe.
Yeah.
Like that's to say we each of what we put in when it's all said and done, because it's roughly like 1,400, I think right now, right?
Yeah, I think so. But like what ultimately, what the question then becomes, like, instead of, at first we wanted to sell these immediately and like just get some cash back. But then we thought about it and we're like, and this is maybe where we defer to the chat too. Like, should we just hold these hollows now instead of just immediately losing $500, $400, $300 per sale? Do we hold them as team hold? And, it was the question, do we soften the blow and lower the amount that we put into this to say, we've got that other way. Eventually, if this Luka sells for like 10K, we each put in like $700. So there's a fatter profit, right? Or are we undervaluing these hollows and we can just make even more by holding on to 3 solid players, 2, potential high ceiling guys, and 1 who maybe goes elsewhere and has a better ride off into the sunset career. I don't know.
I think it, like, there's 2 different mindsets that I have about it. And I think like if we were at a point where we were like super stressed, I mean, we were stressed financially, but like super stressed about the money that was out there.
Right.
I totally understand the thought process of like, you know what, let's just recoup right now. So it feel like we're sweating a little less. Right. So we're probably selling below what it should be really worth, but like, that's okay. We're going to get some money back. We'll feel better. Right. I think though, if we're, especially if we're of the mindset we're not selling the Luka anytime soon anyways, then I don't know. I mean, if we're feeling okay, wow, what are my voices? I don't know. Then I think we just hold on to it for a little bit, especially with some of the guys like Fox and like Jaren Jackson Jr. And now DeRozan, who might be a Los Angeles Laker in a couple weeks.
Let's hope, baby.
But to have those guys who are like really solid basketball players that I'm excited about, and Malcolm Brogdon is a good basketball player, but Top Shot has decided they are not interested in Malcolm Brogdon. So the fact, I know we sold that super cheap, but I think I'm okay with that. Yeah. So
I don't know who's out there chasing a Malcolm Brogdon hollow versus if at least DeMar, I think he has a fan base from Toronto. I don't know if he has a fan base in San Antonio, but he most certainly will if he becomes a Los Angeles Laker. And the other 2, people are still excited about Triple J's career, and the same for De'Aaron Fox. He has the potential to be an all-star, I think. So I'm okay hanging on to those 3, and maybe we'll get a little bit more out of it. I think,
and I just want to put out a couple other counters. Doobie says sell the Luka and buy 1K Bacons and Dorts. And LG responded, I'm with Doovie. 1K of Dort's also the future of the league.
I'm in on Lou Dort. You know I am.
I think that was the plan.
Not mad at that.
Was that not the plan from day one?
That was not the plan.
Okay.
And then Nerdbird with a callback of Aubrey traded me that Luka for my Bol Hollow.
There we go.
And I'll share one more comment around this because this is kind of like, it's not really a transition, but it gets us out of this conversation a little bit.
Yep.
And Deep Threat says, do you guys think certain players will get more respect once more hardcore basketball fans join the site?
I think so. I think in theory, if this site becomes what we want it to be, and it becomes an extension of the NBA, and it's treated in a way that you may treat buying merch, then hell yeah, there'll be players that we don't think are significant at this very time that they are to people that are hometown fans.
It's not
Robin Lopez.
That are hometown fans. Or me buying 100 Robin Lopez's. But you know what I mean? Like, again, I'm sorry for the baseball comp, but like, I would buy a Christian Vasquez moment, even though he's never going to be a Red Sox, Hall of Famer. But
hey, Greg mentioned baseball. Everyone drank.
Yeah. I don't have a drink. I'm in my panic room.
Do you want to show us where on that map you are, Greg?
Yeah, I'm all right.
There you go.
There's Mike. There's Mike. A little bit higher. I'm right there. Yeah.
Nailed it. Wait, hold on. People are just trolling now because they want the videos, and we're gonna give them to you.
PJ Washington. PJ Washington. PJ Washington.
Guys, this is my bad. I said at the beginning, hey, when we do the Luka segment, let's try to be clean with it so that way we can cut it out. And I'm over here like, let's do another video.
You're like, oh, look at this comment. And we got another one. He's in here. And
I've been strategic with the comments. Okay, guys. I wanted all of those in the breakout.
Okay, got it.
Yeah, this is me pulling back. But yeah, I think there's some truth to that. I do think like once we see more hardcore fans coming in, but I will even say though, I don't even know I'm a hardcore fan and I think Malcolm Brogdon's good, but I'm not trying to go get Malcolm Brogdon moments.
That's 100% where I'm at. We were both saying that, I think, to Greg, that ultimately who's chasing a Malcolm Brogdon. The other ones, I think you can make a case for. This one, I don't know.
I don't know. I think as a casual fan, there are many more casual fans to join who will have a personal relationship with certain teams, players.
Yeah,
I agree. I don't know if Malcolm Brogdon is that guy. That's where I like. There's Spencer Dinwiddie. There's people that I think maybe in the same hometown or went to a college that they went to. So there's affinity towards that player. I just don't know that they're on Top Shot and willing to buy a Malcolm Brogdon hollow.
I guess the real argument isn't, because I would disagree and say Brogdon will have value to some people, but I think the real argument is that those people will not be buying hollows.
Correct.
Yeah.
Oh wow! Well, look at that take right there. Look at that pivot.
Well, I mean, it's not talking shit. I think what you're interpreting, Mike.
No. I was saying that was no. I didn't mean that as talking shit. I just mean like the people that are more likely to go scoop a Malcolm Brogdon are probably not more likely to go.
Yeah. Can we talk about the Luka instead?
Let's talk about the Luka.
We're trying to pump the Brogdon. Someone buy the Brogdon. Oh, we already sold the Brogdon. What are we talking about?
Yeah, that's right. So
the only one we sold.
Point being, that was the right move, Greg. I think you were trying to get us to say that maybe we should have held. No, we made the right move.
No, I missed that
confirmed it, right?
I wasn't even thinking about. I missed that.
At the end of the day, we got the Luka, and that's what matters. And I'm happy with it. He just got his team into the Olympics for the first time ever. Luka's going to be okay. This guy is going to be the face of the NBA next season, maybe. I don't know.
I'm telling you right now, I'm rooting for Slovenia if they get matched up against the United States.
Yeah, I might too. Why not?
Sorry, Kevin Love. Let's go.
I love Luka. I love Luka. Who doesn't? Right? I'm with you.
The chat is on fire tonight. I'm sorry, guys. The chat is on fire tonight.
I think they're reading the tea leaves that this is the next player we want to have as a team hold. Right? Everyone start pumping.
But only
evaluate dot market to go up.
Only the hollows.
Well, yeah, that was fun. So we got a Luka hollow as team hold, which is pretty sick.
That was that was pretty exciting. I'll be honest, and I know it's in Greg's account, and we hope to remain close with Greg throughout the rest of our lives.
Inching closer to Canada. Me and LG going to be sitting with this Luka.
I've talked about this before too, though. It's cool, and not everyone can do this, obviously, but having like a signature moment has been something that I've talked about before, where I was like, oh, my account's been worth a good amount, but I don't have anything that I'm like, oh, the holy grail of moments. And this is like super cool.
Well, I even thought that about just a holo. Sorry, Greg. I even thought that about just having a holo. I have my cat holo, and I'm thinking, do I sell it? Maybe I get some money, but it's the only holo I have technically, and it's kind of cool just having one. And I like Karl Anthony Towns, so I don't know.
It is. I'm with you. I mean, I don't have any legendary moments, and so I can't hit a holo drop.
Well, that's what we also talked about too. Is like and I don't know if this is something that Top Shot would even approve of, but like, if we're ever feeling tricky about our collector score, we can toss around this holo to each other at different times when we may need it, you know?
As Deep Thread is saying, I mean, potentially we can.
By this holo, I mean the Brogdon holo, not Luka is going to stay in my account.
Forever.
But
Go ahead, Mike.
No, I just like, it's exciting too, like that. I mean, unless all of a sudden that came out and it was like, hey, this is now valued at 35,000. Like I like knowing that we're probably not touching this for quite some time, and that's just kind of fun.
I don't think so.
Put it away, and here we go. You know.
Yeah.
What were you going to say?
I was going to transition to say, what did we think of the finals game one? I know, Mike, you were occupied and couldn't really watch it, right?
Yeah,
we were on another show. Just
full disclosure, I had a stream up. I had a stream up in a little window so I had the game going, and then I watched a little bit of the playback this morning when I woke up.
Right. What did you guys think? So we went back and forth in the Discord a little bit, and I think it was me and Jeb Bush. He loved the game, and I was like, I don't. Was it a good game? I don't know. It had some moments. The Giannis block was pretty sweet. It got compared to the LeBron one, not the same, and it may have looked the same, but it's not. And then CP3 had some nice moves, but they never got it close enough for me to care. So I didn't really get too into it, but I'm still excited about the series overall. I don't know.
Greg, what were your thoughts on the game?
I was on a bus and I could not load the game, so instead I watched a stream that included many, many incredible moments, including this one.
Oh God! I thought for sure you wouldn't be able to rip anything because it was someone else's stream, but you still got it, huh?
Oh, nothing is off limits.
I need it again. Could I get it again?
Yeah. We can no longer monetize this stream.
That's incredible. Yeah, guys.
What was this question for Greg?
What if this is simply a bad batch of moments in the marketplace, or could this be a launch pad into Top Shot finally having allied advertising in the marketplace?
I mean, I think it's possible. Like in a year from now, we may see a better batch of moments come playoff time.
I didn't understand that question.
Wait, how are you responding to that? What was that question?
I know. Look, I don't know.
Wait, I'll put this back up again. Wait, where is it? Light the fuse. This feels. Are you a part of a cult? This has cult vibes. Light the fuse. Even the way this is worded. Question for Guru Greg. What if this is simply a bad batch of moments in the soul of the marketplace? Or could this... I'm sorry, Light the fuse. If this is an honest, genuine question, I'm so sorry. I'm concerned. This is Nixium or Nexium level stuff right now. Even the avatar's got cold vibes.
I thought this was verbal diarrhea. I didn't know what happened. I just saw the question for Greg and I shared it like Mike would.
Please tell me, Light the fuse, what happened. This is
wait, it's a Guru Greg.
Dude, what? Can I not answer the question?
Oh, go ahead. Yeah, go answer it. Answer it.
I didn't know if it was a question.
I think it's too early to tell is my short answer. I won't belabor it, but this,
oh my God,
Series 3, there may be a more selective version of playoff moments that are curated a little bit more carefully. And, that's when advertising will kick in, is when the platform is ready to put it on that launch pad and shoot it into the advertising space.
And Series 3 is when they light the fuse.
Whoa,
yeah.
Wow.
Listen, it's not Mission Impossible. They can figure it out.
That's why he gets paid the big bucks, guys.
Oh man, Greg! Greg, your dedication to completing that was incredible. I honestly light the fuse. I'm so sorry if this is probably considered bullying. So I hope you were in on that with us.
We know what's going on.
Oh, we do?
Yeah. We know who that is. We know. Yes.
Oh.
Anyway.
There's some good stuff in there, though.
Yeah.
So you guys are having your own show.
We're all about the inside joke. So there's an inside joke on the inside joke, and this was bravo. Oh
God! Now I feel bad for launching into that.
No, you launched into it in the right way.
You played it perfectly correct. Okay, let's move on.
We moved on to Team Guru, which I am loving.
I'm kind of into that, by the way.
Guru Greg from here on out.
Can we go back to the game?
Yeah, let's go back
to the game.
Oh, you're not wrong. We're unspooling way too early in this program.
I like it. Oh yeah, Deep Threat's right. We do need a what's going on. Let me see if
I was just trying to find that. Love it.
This is ridiculous.
What is happening?
Hey, Mike, you're wearing the same shirt.
Yeah, that's true. I am wearing the same shirt because I only wore it for like 2 seconds. Oh wait, no, I'm wearing the same shirt as last night. This honestly, I picked it up from like right where I took it off last night. I feel like people are freaking out enough. Why am I the only one losing my mind? What is happening? I feel like people are freaking out enough.
All right, sorry. Game
so
one.
Good. You know what this show's missing? I'm not even lying. We missed pack openings, right? I think that's what we're missing. I thought about the other day.
Yeah,
we need to rip some packs. It's been so long. I know they're coming out on Friday, and it feels like the majority of us are going to get them. We need some pack rips on the show. We got to do a big old pack rip party once everyone gets one in their account.
So Kelsey has like 35 packs in her account right now that she hasn't opened, and I was like, "You should come on tonight and open it." And then she immediately one-upped in a positive way, where she was like, "No, we'll do that in Vegas." And I was like,
"Wow,
yeah,
wow.
of course."
I'm with her to hold. I don't think she should rip them. I know Greg's with that too.
Wait, let's talk about this for a second though, because this is the first time this may be a possibility. Double packs or triple packs, depending.
Sorry. Also, quick update: Mario just got a pack.
Are you guys? I think I said something about this this morning. Are you guys both? Not this morning. This afternoon. Will you both go grab a second one?
Yeah. I will.
I mean, I think we're like conditioned right at this point that if there's a pack available, then you have to go for it, and that's not necessarily the right choice, but at least this is one that's not going to break the bank. Yeah, and we know it's going to be included in some fun challenges in the future.
Yeah, go ahead.
It's not even about like E plus EV or anything. I think it's just about opening some stuff at a cheap entry point. You might hit something nice, and worst case, like Greg said, you have something for some challenges. But I don't think it's a big deal. Like I think it's fun. I'll buy a second one if I can.
Here's what I want to tell everyone. This is like a public service announcement. We know. Yeah, exactly. That's what I was just gonna say. We know most of these packs are gonna feel like garbage. And that's okay. We know that going in. So after we open it, you can definitely be like, "Oh my God, look at this garbage." But let's not yell at people about it. We will laugh about how garbage because we know going in. So this is on us now. We know. Go ahead.
You're totally right. And honestly, you can still make a profit if you want. You can get your money back. I did it for all of my playoff moments. For the John Collins moment I pulled, I forgot the second one. Tim Hardaway. Mm-hmm. I got my money back on that one. Like
the Drew Holiday one.
Yeah, you could still get all of your money back if you want, but the chance of maybe getting a jersey, maybe getting something cool in that one moment that you get. Greg got an RJ Hampton Top Shot debut in his playoff pack, which is a really nice pull. That
at Staples Center,
right?
It was at the Staples
in the playoffs, so that you can still get something kind of fun and cool in it, even if you don't pull an amazing playoff moment.
And here's what I'm going to do if I can get to. I'm going to open one and I'm going to hold one. And something I've been thinking about recently as to why I think holding packs is smart. Not all of them, because we got to open some for hashtag content. But I think holding packs is smart from this era, even the common packs. And it's because of Top Shot debuts. And that's like a risk I'm willing to take.
Yep, I agree.
That badge, which is so plentiful right now in very easy to pull in one of these packs.
Yep.
When we're 5 years from now and there's only 10 of those a year and they're rookies and they're all limited, these packs will be like, wait, you could pull what in those packs? Top Shot debut of any of these players? That's why I think even common packs will be elevated value in the future unopened.
Yeah, I don't hate that. I think if they weren't being used in challenges and stuff right now, because I do think like there's like flippability or like challenge completion and stuff, but like for the base ones. But no, I think the badge, we've talked about that before too. Like the badge, the further we get away from the badge, the more valuable it's going to become, and the harder it is going to be to get those moments. So you're right. I do think there's some truth in that.
Yeah, Greg's on it.
East Coast Greg.
I completely agree. By the way, I think you nailed it. There's a lot more opportunities to get Top Shot debuts right now versus next year, where it's probably only going to be the people that were in the draft and maybe someone who gets called up from the G League. But there was still a lot of second-year players or multiple-year players that are getting their Top Shot debut in this series too. And it's because they're trying to catch up and just give everyone in the NBA a moment. And that's not going to be the case next year. So you can still sell a Series 2 common pack and have the hopes of getting a Top Shot debut, which is going to, I think, inflate the price, is what I'll say.
I know. I think that's pretty sharp. I want to share. So actually, Jeb Bush, I don't think has been here for most of the show because usually his name sticks out, and then all of a sudden he appears and he goes, "This is probably the last great dip," like Dumbledore just fucking zooming in all of a sudden, and then
tinfoil hat.
Yeah, tinfoil hat, and it's not on a Tuesday, and I love it. Yeah, I just got here. Exactly. So he hadn't heard anything. We're talking about playoff packs, and he's like, "This is the last great dip." I love it.
Hold tightly.
Yes. That's an interesting take. You never know. The NBA Players Association could mandate that every player get a moment every year, which is true.
Oh, man.
But I think still we'd run out of Top Shot debuts at some point.
No, I think it would be debuts, right? Because I think that'll happen.
Every player gets one. They're eventually,
they already had their debuts. Yeah.
Well, not all of them, but eventually they will, and it'll just be rookies that get that badge.
That would be some real millennial bullshit by the NBAPA if they were like, actually, every player should have a moment.
Could be incentives though. I don't know how it all works on that end, but it could be incentives. Join the MLB.
Team sets.
NBAPA.
Well, you know what though? He brings up a good point, LG, because Jared Dudley doesn't have a moment on the site, right?
Oh, no, he doesn't. And Jared, listen, if anyone's in touch with Jared Dudley, listen, we've been trying to get an NBA player on here, and we're close. And by close, I mean right where we were when we started. Yep. Jared Dudley, I am asking you to be our first guest, please, because I just want to talk about Antuanua, the Barn Boston, rest in peace, where we stood next to each other one time. That's the only conversation I really want to have with Jared Dudley. Just get in here, Jared. All right?
I'd love to hear it. But I think there's some players that are on the end of the bench that don't have moments yet. I'm pretty sure he doesn't. Does Alfonso McKinney have a moment? I'm thinking of the deep bench
Alfonso McKinney shout out.
I'm just saying that those would be players that might get their debut in Series 3, not just rookies, which could kind of counter our argument a little bit, Greg, but not totally.
Romeo
I know where your head is, and I think you're still right.
I think it's I don't think it's next year. I think we'll still see a bunch next year, but 5 years from now, it'll just be rookies with TSDs.
Right.
Romeo Langford's not in here.
Yeah. So there you go. Yeah. There's still a few guys. I don't know. We'll see.
I do think though, like to that point by LG, even if rookies aren't getting playing time, even if they're in the G League and stuff, I would really like to get them on there. Like I feel like everyone should have a rookie moment, you know?
Yeah.
Because I know there's some like players who are getting their Top Shot debuts that were rookies. Maybe that's not true. Actually, I might be just spitting garbage right now. So
can I go back to the finals game yesterday just to ask about did anyone win? They announced if your Top Shot showcase was selected. I got an email and I did not win. So I don't know if any of Team Hold did or anyone in the chat.
Someone in the chat did. Someone in the chat did. I saw it.
Who won? We ripped that pack here. We could rip a pack.
I think it was Light the Fuse.
No.
Nice callback.
I'll find it. Keep talking.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I didn't get it. Did you get one, Mike?
No, I didn't.
Also, it was interesting. I don't know if this happened to anyone else, but 3 of us all got the same message that our showcase was ineligible because we didn't do it right. Greg thinks he had an extra space to the title, and I think you only had to have 7 moments.
Yeah, it was definitely.
You couldn't have 8. It had to be 7, right? I did like 10 of them, and I thought I was fine, but it wasn't that.
Yeah,
so. Show off.
Extra credit doesn't work.
Yeah, I was trying to do that.
There it is.
Mario just getting a pack is funny every time.
I think it's cool that they did that. Like, I would have had no idea. It's cool that we got the email, even though the semantics of it and the technicality, we should have gotten it anyway. But I think it's cool that I would not have checked.
There we go.
Oh, okay, nice. But I wouldn't have checked. If you got
your pack and you want to rip it here, let us know.
I love that it finally, not finally, I don't want to say it like that, like finally Top Shot's doing something. I like that we had that last night though, because I just think, even if you weren't super pumped about it to begin with, all of a sudden everybody had some excitement around Top Shot. You know what I mean? Like all of a sudden you get like, oh look, I have a Cam Johnson. I didn't realize I had a Cam Johnson. Wait, that's going for like $8 now. And so, like, people are trying to scoop moments. People are trying to throw moments. It was exciting to just.
And you pumped. You got Cam Johnson. He pumped up, and you said,
"Yeah, baby."
Break down that little story. Break down how many you had. What'd you do? I want to hear the whole thing. But also, I want to address the comment we did. That's where we ended up finding out was we did Moment Nerd. We checked our showcase that way. So we.
Oh yeah,
it's a great tool.
It's so good. That's so easy. I love Moment Nerd.
Super helpful.
Yeah. All right, Jeb. Jesus, man. Yeah, I did buy Bobby Portis at $18, but you know what? I like Bobby Portis.
I told him that was a bad buy. I didn't like that one.
Well, you know what, guys? Whales be whaling. But no, at the beginning of the playoff round, playoff 1, when they were about to announce the challenge, there was a lot of speculation in the Discord of like who to go grab, and I scooped up a bunch of Bogdans, and I took a little W with that because he was included, and bought him a bunch of 4, sold him at 15. But then I took an L because I scooped up a ton of campaigns and Cam Johnsons, and neither of those were used. But then because of last night, I was able to keep one of each so I could use it for all of these.
Did you dump all the others? You dumped all the others of both? Wow.
I think I sold like 5 Cam Johnsons, 5 campaigns, a couple Mikal Bridges, a Middleton, and then I took all that money and bought DeRozan's Top Shot debut.
What did you scoop it and what did you flip it at?
I bought. This is a great comment by Chris McKay Beard, Club Top Shot, Mike Bob Portis. That is a great comment, Chris. Hall of Fame comment.
Team sold. So what did you buy and what did you flip at?
I think I bought them all at $3 and $4.
Jesus.
And then I flipped them all.
The Cam Johnson Top Shot debuts, or it was the 40K.
40K.
Okay, got it. I thought it was his Top Shot debut.
And then I think I flipped them all for 8. So it wasn't like a huge profit, but I bought so many of them that I really did want to get.
Are you comfortable telling us how many you bought?
And it was like 6 or 7.
Okay, I thought it was like 16 or 17. I thought you were in Jeb Bush territory.
No. Here's what I ended up doing before round 1 was I bought like 10 Bogdans, 10 Gallows, 10 Porters, 10 CJ McCollums, I think.
Wow.
And then I got tired. And so then it got down to like 5 or 6. So a big ticket. I want to shout out Big Ticket real quick. If you're not in the Team Hold Discord, I'll throw a link in there so you can come hang out because we have a lot of fun in there. But Big Ticket is like the flip king where
big time.
Everyone's losing money right now. And Big Ticket.
Every time I see a comment from Big Ticket, it's like, oh yeah, I bought that and sold it last week and made like $80. I'm like, someone's doing it right.
I know. I need like his OTM graph where it's just like straight up.
Take control of my account, buy, flip. Let me know. He's like his own investor.
Kevin, if Kevin's watching, we need a Big Ticket video and where the line just emerges from the fire.
Yeah,
just needs to rise.
Dollar signs and with just the sound of money cashing out.
Well, we still get a sniff at the beginning, though. We still need the sniff.
So you got the DeMar, which I loved. So I picked it up. Did you follow suit because you saw, hey, that's an awesome moment? Like, what made you want the DeMar?
We've talked about the moment before about how that's like a really sick moment. It was his first game back in Toronto, I believe, too. But honestly, it's because it's because of Laker Twitter. Like I think
little speculation.
Yeah, I think if DeRozan goes to the Lake, honestly, if DeRozan goes anywhere, I do think he's going to get a bump. And I mean, he's definitely leaving San Antonio.
Let's not say anywhere because he might end up in Sacramento. And what does that mean?
No, he's not going to Sacramento. DeMar is good. Like, although Sacramento is a team that'd be like, you know what, max deal.
Yeah,
give him everything we got.
Great point. But I think he's at the point where he's made quite a bit of money. He's at a good age. I think he wants. He's technically an unrestricted free agent, and he can kind of control his destiny. I think he's going to want to say, "Put me on a contender." Right?
Yeah.
God, don't be the Nets. Please don't be the Nets. Right? Yeah, it can't be the Nets. I think he wants to go home. He wants to go home to LA. Maybe it's the Clippers. Maybe. I could see
either LA team. I could honestly see like a Golden State situation. I could see it's going to be a Philly, even maybe, like one of those spots.
Yeah, I could see Philly. That's a good call.
But I think LA is the way to go. I think
he wants to be. I think he wants to be home. I mean, that's what we always say at the Lakers Twitter. They always want to be back in LA. But I do think if he has that opportunity, San Antonio might say, "Hey, great, we'll take this player and that pick," and instead of letting him walk for free.
It would be sharp.
And it's a win for the Lakers too. So
yeah,
this is a good take right here.
It does make sense.
But in LA.
No, do it in LA. Do it in LA. Do it in LA.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. I shouldn't just like say this aloud. But Kelsey's in the other room listening. And she just texted me merch idea. Reversible jerseys with team hold, team sold.
Wow.
Isn't that great?
We love it.
That's great.
Are we ever going to make merch? What do we think?
We have to do it. Kelsey was almost going to make a cameo tonight just to yell at us for not having merch situated. Yeah, we need that for Vegas. We need to do it.
We need that motivation. We need that motivation from her, honestly.
Yeah. There was also a comment I wanted to share because it had a little bit of an afternoon marketplace vibe. I feel like Ben's been sharing like a lot of positive comments throughout, and maybe I'm misunderstanding this. But I read this as Ben being like, is it bad to keep creating new accounts and buying the new starter packs? Like, what do you guys think about that comment? Like, that's the vibe I got from there, Ben. Ben, what are you doing, dude? What are you doing?
Oh, he made that. Are we sure he's not new?
Yes.
Because he's saying, he's saying to keep creating new accounts. Like, the answer is no.
I'm just saying we should say politely, no. That's a terrible idea.
It's a bad idea.
And you run the risk of being banned from Top Shot, which you don't want to do.
And I think we now run the risk of getting banned from Top Shot from even sharing that comment.
Yeah, he followed it up with DeMar does Dallas. So Ben,
All right.
Ben.
I gotta say though, I'm pretty excited if DeRozan comes. I know the Lakers need shooting. They absolutely need someone who can hit a 3-pointer, but they do need a consistent third scorer, and DeMar DeRozan can be that. If LeBron's out, if AD is injured, you need someone. And clearly, it wasn't Schroeder. It was not Trez. It was not Kuzma by any stretch of the imagination. DeMar DeRozan will get buckets. And also, someone pointed this out on Twitter. I forgot who it was, but he also quietly averaged 7 assists a game last year. His highest ever.
DeMar the playmaker.
7 assists,
dude. I like it.
Who would have ever thought? No. I'll 1,000% take that.
Also,
he's 31. He'll
DeMar's
be 32.
Only 31?
31. He played 1 year at USC. He'll only be 32 by the time he's a Laker. I'm okay with that. They wanted us to get 36-year-old Kyle Lowry. No, I will take 32-year-old DeMar DeRozan at home in LA, playing in front of his entire family, getting buckets, Nipsey Hussle playing. Dude will be loving life for sure.
I am getting so old.
No. This is a terrible take. Have you watched Kyle Kuzma? This is not it.
This is a good take, though. Do NFT avatars next.
All right, ready? Guys, so here is what you need. You're all on Twitter. You guys all have avatars in your comment section. What if it was a giraffe with sunglasses, right? But some of them had dollar signs on them. Some of them had hats. Some had their tongue out. Maybe they have gold teeth. I mean, does he put the necktie up underneath his chin? Does he put the tie at the bottom of his neck? Maybe that's the rare if it's at the bottom of his neck. Everyone could just have you killed it with the full screen. That's it. That's as far as I could go. As far as I could go.
It's so good. Although, listen, I love the apes, though. I don't know why, but I do like those bored apes.
It's all about giraffes, guys. That's
It's
the
all
next
about
one
giraffes.
we're making happen is giraffes. Right?
I love this.
That's what I'm saying, guys.
Deep Threat mentioned too. He was like, "Hey, we're talking about LA too much. How about the Cavs? Do you guys have any Cavs? Cavs?
Any
takes?
Cavs? Yes. Ready?
Here we
Colin
go.
Sexton, who I really do like, is going to get traded. They're gonna stick with Darius Garland. They're going to move Colin Sexton, and they're going to include Kevin Love's contract to get Colin Sexton out of there and do a 2-for-1. And someone will bite on that because they'll say, "Hey, we're getting Kevin Love, but we're also getting Colin Sexton." And someone's going to bite on that.
Wow. So from sex land to sex love.
Ooh,
I like
together.
that. Wait,
or love sex.
Love sex is
right?
Dude, Justin's on fire tonight. I would love Kevin. I would love for Kevin Love to come to the Celtics, and I know that's a terrible take, but I do. I don't think he should be on Team USA, but bring him to Boston.
The hate for Love, man. He's there to be a mentor, to say I've been through the grind. Actually, there's a lot of them that are veterans. There's no young guys. What am I saying?
Yeah,
but he does feel like the Christian Laettner to the the 92 Dream Team, right? There's the little Christian Laettner vibes.
At least Christian Laettner was like a boy. Like they were just
I know. These are all grown men. He was a Duke. He was at Duke at the time. But I don't know. It's a great question, Brian Collins. How is asking for a nation? I don't know. There was a joke on Twitter that someone said, "Yeah, we're bringing Kevin," and he meant no. I meant Durant, not Love, Durant. And it was too late. They'd already invited him.
That was my joke.
Oh, was it your joke?
That was
you
my tweet.
Oh, there you go. Sorry. It was great. It was good.
Did you like it enough to retweet it, Dustin?
No. I maybe threw it a heart. I don't know. Maybe I didn't.
He didn't.
I went on about my day, is what I did. I went on about my day because I secretly do like Kevin Love. He's a Bruin.
I do too.
He's a Bruin. I want him to come to the Lakers in some way, shape, or form. It's not going to happen. His contracts are crazy.
Banana Republic guy.
Great comment. He's got a ring. I don't feel bad. He's a handsome dude. He's living a great life. He's good.
Doing fine.
He's good. Right?
He's doing fine. All right, Joshua.
This is a good take right here. This is a good take, though. This is a good take. Inside jokes, baby. Inside jokes.
I love that. Man, I love that we just got a Carlos Mencia shot. That's incredible.
Here's the thing: if I had just said it and it made me think, maybe they said Kevin, and I did that joke.
Yeah,
that would be the Mencia, and you're like,
that would have been
Dustin. You're off the fucking show.
You're fired. Oh man, my goodness. All right, what else we got tonight? I feel like I'm missing one more.
We had some sort of an agenda.
I know. I feel like we had one more talking point I want to pull up. Besides, I got distracted after Kelsey gave us a really good idea.
Are we getting that pack ripped on the show or no?
No, it's definitely not happening.
Okay. Are we? No, not from Kelsey, but from our someone in the chat. And then the other question.
No, Cam.
But someone else said they opened it and got a rush they haven't felt in months.
Whoa. That's what I'm saying. The show is missing a little pack rips. I've looked back at a few to see what's going on, and the energy. We don't have all those mic takes of pack rips because there's no packs to rip. So I don't know.
I'm sorry.
This might have been what happened. You stole the love joke from Dane Cook. I think that's what actually happened. Can you be honest about it, Mike?
Dane Cook. Yeah, I've been stealing Dane Cook jokes for as long as Dane Cook's been stealing Louis C.K. jokes.
He's a Boston boy, right?
He is a Boston boy. I honestly was like a huge Dane Cook fan when I was in college, I think.
Right. Everyone knows when he first came out, right?
Yeah.
It's the dirty little secret of everyone.
Yeah. And then he's, we can't go down this road. You can't go down this road.
Give me, yeah. Would you want him on the show? What if he came on the show? If you had a choice between Dane Cook and who was your other pitch? Jared Dudley.
Oh, Jared Dudley, 10 out of 10. Jared Dudley's funnier than Dane Cook, I think. I'd rather.
He's a great, he's going to be a great NBA commentator one day. But I just thought you and Dane could go back and forth.
I would just have so many questions about dating a teenager, at his age. Those are the conversations that I would need to get through. What's that
I would just be jealous that he did a movie with Jessica Alba. And that's where I'm at. To be completely honest,
his Johnny Cash run and whatever. What was that movie? Was that Good Luck Chuck? Where he the 10 things or whatever. That was really funny. That was peak Dane Cook. And then Jason Cabrera. This is how we pivot off Dane Cook right here. He's the Limp Bizkit of comedy.
Yeah, great call. So the chat is on fire tonight. I'm not gonna lie.
What if Dane Cook's been watching all along as DC1?
That's a great
DC1.
Greg.
Oh, and DC1 is a Boston fan. He is a Boston guy.
It's all coming together.
Wow.
I think we need to run it, right?
Do we need a little? Oh, yeah. We can get a little.
Run it.
Who's
LG's
not here
gone.
tonight?
LG's gone, so it's fine.
We can show the Coke video. Absolutely bonkers. That's
brilliant.
It's my favorite.
Rock and a roll. G-Done collab. Straight fire.
We're like about to start our own production company. He's sending me more stuff. I'm like, let's do this.
Nobody's doing that, and I love it. It's amazing. Which should bring our next topic. Maybe Vegas.
Yeah, we got to talk about Vegas.
It's exactly 1 month away. Today's July 7th, and we're going to be in Sin City August 7th. So this is a 1 month countdown, guys. We might have to put out a shareable on Twitter that says a 1 month.
Where's Light the Fuse? Where's Light the Fuse? Get us a shareable.
We need a 1 month countdown shareable. So
I need in on this joke. I feel like Michael Scott right now. I need context. God damn it.
This is a real Michael Scott scenario. He's like, I love inside jokes. I hope to be a part of one day. This is you. This is it.
Yeah, this is me. This is me. Also, Aaron Borland with a tease right here from the Discord. Man, I can't wait for the next Kevin Davies video.
Yeah.
Greg, you look disappointed. Don't worry. That was revealed in the Discord.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
There's people talking that some stuff is in progress. But.
Hype for the next album.
Yeah.
So listen, with Vegas, shout out Collins BK in the chat who really was hooking people up, getting people situated out there for this trip. So we are coming in the 7th. We have Summer League on the 8th. We're still figuring out what night we're gonna do the official team hold, meet up and hang. I just got a second back. And then we're there some of us through the 9th, some of us through the 10th. So we're super pumped. Also, look at Adam Stubbs right here doing the Lord's work. Come on, guys, get those likes up. Andy with a hashtag Mitch Hedberg.
Ooh, yeah. 23 likes. That is pretty low, though. I'm not gonna lie.
Shout out, Andy. You'll be there in spirit. We don't want you to get.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, they're shutting stuff down. Sorry, buddy. We'll be live. We're gonna do a live with the gang. Not like this. We're gonna just be on a phone somewhere.
It's gonna be chaos. You won't be able to hear anything. But
it's gonna be a lot of screaming,
2.5 minutes, but
alcohol, and then the phone will just be facing the floor for a little while, and you'll see shoes.
And I'm confident, unless Jared Dudley reaches out in the next 30 days, I am confident that we will have some sort of recorded interaction with an NBA player, whether it is something that they would like to be a part of. Still up for discussion, but who else is going to be in Vegas? It's going to be us and the Kardashians.
I feel good about it. I know a buddy of mine will be there. He hasn't said when he's going to be there. I'm staying on top of that. And then I reached out to another friend of mine from Wasserman. I'll just call that out.
Oh,
Wasserman Group. And he said, I won't be out there, but let me know what you need, which is nice.
Listen, I'll tell you what we need right now. Jared Dudley.
I don't think they represent Dudley, but I believe they do represent Alex Caruso.
Yes.
So I don't think he's gonna be out there, but I don't know. We'll see. We'll see.
We're the people's right. We're gonna be walking around tapping players on the shoulder saying "Sponsor me, cowards." But it would be kind of like "Sponsor me, cowards."
Yeah.
I wanted to shout out A1 Andy too because he mentioned this in the chat earlier when we talked about Cool Cats and. There was a lot of conversation if you were or someone who completed the Cool Cats never sell. And A1 Andy said he sold his LaMelo and his Luka and then leveled up with a Luka Top Shot debut with some Dapper left over. And I think that's
from the
beautiful.
Cool Cats got out of the Cool Cats and did that.
Yeah, because I when I sold both of those moments, I think I netted when I did not net, but I got back 1900. And so the Luka Top Shot debut is 1625 right now. So I think I love that, right? I mean,
why didn't you go bang Luka TSD like him? You weren't inspired to do it.
Listen, I have been refreshing those prices every single day. I don't know what to do. I'm panicking. I want Luka. I want Zion. I want Jokic. I want all those guys. But it's like, is it still going down?
Fair.
You know?
What are you picking first? Did you decide between those two if they're all things considered very close?
I did. I remember like we were looking at it like, do I take Luka or do I take like 4 other good moments like Tatum, CP3, whatever? And it's just Luka. I'm getting Luka. Luka's the next get.
Okay.
Luka's the next
I like
get.
that.
That's what we're doing. Panini.
I agree.
Panini NFTs just really wants us to say his name. So Panini NFTs.
If you've got any Panini NFTs that you'd like to give us and rip on the show, we'd be glad to do it. I've tried to get into one of those drops. I can't do it, so I just gave up.
Meanwhile, this is why we don't have sponsors, Mike. You're just like, oh, here's a brand, and I'll just say their name for free because they request.
Yeah, I feel very confident that this isn't the brand.
Yeah.
Sorry,
maybe it's their social media guy. I don't know.
Yeah, and like, although I don't know, does that say Panini on the brim of his hat in that avatar?
Or 9 Inch Nails, one or the other.
Oh, is that 9 Inch Nails? Yeah. Anyways, like, no disrespect, you look like a good-looking gentleman. I'm just pretty sure that's not the face of Panini NFTs. I'm just gonna go.
Then what's the motivation? What's the motivation?
Yeah.
What is A1 Andy? Is this for Luka or is this for Zion? What's that?
I bet that's. Oh, is that? Did you get Luka at $15.99? Oh man, that's a great. Good for you. Good for you, man.
Yeah.
That's a great get. That's a great get. All right. What else? Like, do we hit it? Did we get everything? I know normally this is the time where we give away a bunch of stuff, but listen, full disclosure. I think we're gonna pause on that for 1 week, and then next week we'll do a full blowout, and mainly just so we can catch up on the ones we have to give away because somehow we are not whitelisted yet, and we still have to wait 7 days. Yeah. And it was fine until all of a sudden I started giving people the wrong moment. So now I want to get squared before we do that. So shout out, who was it? I think it was Eagle Putt ended up with like 13 Kyle Lowrys from me after F up last week. So
yeah, that's a minor F up, just a minor one.
And listen, we'll shout out Topsy Crets. Here's the thing. I had a bunch of Kyle Lowrys. And so I was like, oh, I need to give a Kyle Lowry to Eagle Putt who won one. And I sent it to him. I sent him the 40K one. You know, Topsy Cret gave away a Series 1 Kyle Lowry. Yeah. So, so I had to give that one because I was like, whoops.
Topsy Cret.
Huge mistake.
Wow. Well, I mean, shout out to people who flagged that too, if they did. But that's a real team hold move.
Topsy Crets.
Thank you.
Topsy Crets flagged it. Yeah, we shout out Topsy Crets. Also, Big Chili with a good question. Do you think they'll ever do challenges for older serials like Series 2 series while releasing Series 3?
Ooh, I kind of hope they do, right? For some of us to be in, and it can kind of increase the value on some of those. But I don't know. What do you think, Greg?
I mean, it's possible, but I think they're creating a line between a challenge and a quest, where a challenge is probably going to be moments that are hot and new and chaseable because of their newness, and a quest is something that can be more all-encompassing and will pull from previous moments and add utility to those that are in your collection. But I could be completely wrong. The sky is the limit with challenges, I think. And I think like there is also a reckoning with challenges at the moment. Like as we've seen, the challenge reward isn't always worth the squeeze, and recently hasn't been worth the squeeze much at all.
Right.
Without like rentals and friends and all that.
Yeah. And to go back to that, I meant to mention this earlier when we were talking about Luka, but what was interesting about this, like, I've been sorry, did I freeze? Sorry, guys.
Little freeze. Yep, you're good now.
Oh God, I panicked. That right. If you got the most expensive part of the challenge, you have to complete. Not you have to complete it, but like the pathway is there. And I meant to say this earlier, like Pookie hooked us up with the LaMelo, which was the most expensive part. I feel like I have to come back on that a little bit.
You're walking it back?
I think so. I think like with those expensive ones, like it still was a pretty hefty, commitment.
Yeah, but there was Mike froze a little bit
to make that to bring people to. My biggest takeaway is that Top Shot is alive. My internet is dead.
Hold on. So I agree with you, but I also think that the thought process early on for that was that this was going to be a very low minted moment. Yeah. Which at that point, your decision was 100% accurate to say, we're already there. We can complete it. If this ends up being like 21 or anything 25, 32, you got to do it.
Mm-hmm.
And I think your instinct was 100% right. What ended up happening, which we didn't, I guess, foresee, was that more people aped in at the very end, and that kind of made it less cool. I don't know.
Yeah, I think a lot of people just had the same thought we did. They're like, wait, there's only going to be like 25? Like, we got to go get it. But still, I mean, right, if we're only, below a cosmic, I don't hate that at all.
It made me think about the current challenge that's going on for the Joel Embiid, because I was thinking, at least with the Luka, I felt like people would want it because it's Luka. The Embiid one is good, and it's Embiid and all of that stuff, but it's Embiid. I don't know. Out of the playoffs, Embiid is less sexy than just owning a Luka, in my opinion.
Yeah.
And it was at about 12 completions for a very long time. Like, no one was going after it. But I just kept refreshing because I have the cat hollow, thinking maybe I can sell it. So I started to eye it, saying I think it's gonna go up. I think it's gonna go up. And now it's up to 22 completions, which is not a ton, but do you think that cracks 40?
How many days are left in that now?
One less than a day.
No, I don't think that cracks 40.
It's 15 hours away, and
I'm
there's 22. Yeah, you're pulling up on the moment? Okay.
Yeah.
Yep.
So so we got 22 completed, but this is the interesting stuff right here is wow. So only 2 have 8, 2 have 7. So these 2 are probably getting completed. So even that's like 24, 26, 27. Say we even be generous with these, right? Like 29, 31.
I'd include those as well. Yeah.
So 31, that's a 31 minted moment. Like,
it's low.
And I mean, if you have the Booker, all of a sudden it's like, okay, I mean, it's such a huge investment, but if you have the Booker, you have like 28% of it around there.
I don't know if I go after it if I have the Booker, even if a low minted Joel. I don't know if it does that for me. What about you?
Well, yeah, I don't know. I was looking at it today. I don't know if you guys caught any of the afternoon marketplace, but do you know Jaylen Brown is more expensive than Embiid on Top Shot right now? Top Shot debut? Really? Yeah.
Big man disrespect.
Yeah, I think it was our guy Kevin Davies who was, and I'll do it right now. It was like, what's the best Series 1 Top Shot debut? I think he just said Series 1, but I think it was Series 1 will do Top Shot debut for under 300. And this is crazy because wait till you see like what we're looking at here. Ooh. And let's look from descending.
I don't want to see this now. I'm going to want to buy stuff, Mike.
Dude, it's right. So like Lonzo, whatever, he got game. Michael Porter Jr., which I reluctantly sold at 400, is now down to 280. I don't want to count Julius Randle because it's the early adopters.
That Porter Jr. is nice.
280. Jaylen Brown is 249.
Let me ask you a question. Is Michael
Fox Porter Jr. is more expensive than Joel Embiid right now? Sorry.
Is Michael Porter Jr. ceiling Jaylen Brown?
Like who's got a higher one?
Like, is that his ceiling, Jaylen Brown?
No, I think it's so. Here we talked about this yesterday. Jaylen Brown's ceiling is the president of the United States.
Right. No, I understand that. I meant on the court. On the court.
So Jaylen Brown is way safer and could have a higher ceiling than Michael Porter Jr., I guess. But Michael Porter Jr.'s ceiling is super high.
Wow.
Like, I feel like
he's a multi-time All-Star?
Yeah. I think its health is the only thing that's scary. I think I think like once he figures it out, he could average like 27, 29 a game.
You know what I'm going to say? Here's my hot take. I think you might be right. Mm-hmm. It's not on the Denver Nuggets.
Whoa.
I don't think he gets that opportunity until he leaves.
Yeah, that's fair. Like, he couldn't do that. I just think he could be such a lethal. Like, you get the 2-man game of Murray and Jokic, and then Porter just shoots like 45% from 3. But you're right though. Like that's a good take, Dustin.
It might. Maybe I'm wrong, but
no. I think that's a great take.
I love that Porter MPJ. What else is in that price range?
So you got the Jaylen Brown 249, Fox at 239, and
can you bump that up a little bit? What's the mint count between those two, between Fox and Joel Embiid? Maybe that's why he's a little bit higher.
Okay. Okay, great. Wow, Dustin again, sharp. 1358 for Fox, 2987 for Embiid.
There it is. Yeah, it's always the mint count. I've seen so many, and I said, why is this more expensive or less expensive? And it's the mint count. Yeah,
I get that, but like, I'm sorry, Embiid is great. Like, but again, I guess it's health.
They yes, and I think Top Shot collectors, or at least what we're in right now, rarity matters.
Yeah.
I think that the higher mint count hurts the value, unfortunately, at least in this stage in the game.
But my hot take is that, to your point, at this stage of the game, yes, but in the long run,
right,
it will a little bit, but not that much,
right?
Because we're going to be looking at massive for Top Shot debuts, massive.
Yeah, like 1,400 to 2,800 is not going to be that big of a jump.
I think the player will outweigh that.
I agree.
Little of a, even though it's half almost.
What's Jimmy Butler at? I see.
This is what's crazy. Ready? Look at Lowry 220, Butler 210, Jamal Murray's at 200.
That's going lower.
DeAndre Ayton's actually gone up today, 195.
Yeah, that did go up.
Middleton, Harry Giles.
Why is Harry? Oh, he's out of 1,000, right?
Out of 1,000.
That's why. But still, what is that price? Even out of 1,000?
Yeah,
that's
dumb.
Crazy.
It's dumb. Ben Simmons 179. Remember when Tyler Hero was like 35 million? He's down to 175.
What's the Ben Simmons number for us to get it?
18.
Still?
No. I'm putting him in Mike Conley territory. No.
Yeah.
I think if he gets down to 150, I probably grab that.
Ooh.
Hold on.
I'm gonna say 125 for me.
125. What are you gonna say, Greg?
I just want to I don't want to ignore Drunk Tree any longer. He's been asking about Vince for
let's
30 minutes. He asked,
I love looking at that price range. My God, sorry.
No, it's crazy, right? Oops.
Right, he asked what we got Vince as too.
Vince's sub. I might get this right.
Oh, did that go? Is that 665?
680. Oh, sorry, I'll blow this up a little bit. 685.
Oh, that hurts. But here, there's something I will say. There's something about Vince, and I think this goes back to the theory of buy what you like and buy players that you like and moments that you like. Because I bought the Vince for 1,100, and I wanted the Vince for a very long time, and it got to that place where I was finally comfortable doing it, and I did it. And this doesn't make my stomach hurt like all the other moments where I took a swing and failed, or that it dropped miserably. This doesn't do that because I believe in the moment. I think it's a cool moment. I enjoy owning it. So that to me is the first time that it's clicked of like, buy what you love and buy what you like.
Do you like it? I mean, I agree 100%. This is my favorite moment on the site still. There's 3 awesome moments right there. Well, I don't know if it's the moment that's awesome. The Vince as a moment is amazing, but Devin Booker and Jason Tatum, all like within $100 of each other. What's the better long-term hold on that one? Do you think it's still Vince?
Ooh, man, that's tricky. I think so. I think it depends. So here's the thing. We were going back and forth with this. I think a deep threat posed a really great question that was like, would you rather have the LeBron James 3 or Vince? And I said Vince because like we're never you're going to get other opportunities to get LeBron moments. You're not going to get other opportunities to get Vince Carter moments. And if you do, they're going to be running backs. And they're going to be very expensive. So I leaned Vince and I guess you can make the same argument for Devin Booker and Jason Tatum, but like Vince, I don't know how much we talk about Vince 20, 30 years from now. I mean, who knows how much we talk about Book and Tatum, but like, even in the short-term gain, I feel like you could see Booker and Tatum's trajectory pop a little bit more than Vince's, right?
At least the short term. But I think the one thing I will say that I think the Vince moment, regardless of it being Vince Carter versus how much he gets talked about versus the other two, is there's no other moment like that one on the site. The last day of before the league shuts down for COVID. Like that's a crazy moment in time.
It's just a combination of everything, and there'll never be another one like it because even if Tatum has his farewell bucket in a Top Shot moment, it's not going to be Series 1. It's not going to be a Top Shot debut. So that's why
I missed it.
He said, "Welcome to the dark side."
Nah, I still pick Vince. I'm still
picking Vince. I hear what you're saying, and it's a cool LeBron moment. The problem is he has so many cool moments. I think you go Vince because of everything around it. At some point in time, there will be 3,300 and whatever people that love Vince Carter enough and what that moment represents that it'll be worth more than 15,000 LeBrons in addition to all of the other moments. Yes.
Yeah, I like that.
That's my take.
I think I like it. I think I'm with Vince too. All right. I think how are you guys doing over there? Greg, I know you get a dip soon, right?
I do. I got a dip.
I do have some breaking news. I have some breaking news. I think we're gonna have a pack rip and then get out of here.
Oh, I love it. I need it. I need
ripping
it.
news.
Yeah, and the way this is gonna work though, I don't even know if I'm gonna be on stream for it. So I think
What?
I'm gonna be in the background. I think I'm gonna be in the background because
is this couch going to be used for the first time in the history of the show?
Hell yeah! I'll show off some.
What if it's 2D? Is that painted?
Is it? Yeah.
Or is it cardboard? We're about to find out, ladies and gentlemen.
So, hey, I need you guys to vamp for like 2 minutes, and then when we come back, Greg, if you got to go and leave for the pack rip, that's fine.
I mean, you said pack. If you said anything else, I would have left. But pack rip.
All right, you guys vamp. I'm gonna set this up. All right.
I got something. I don't know if the chat's caring about this, but today is officially the last day for NBA players to withdraw from the NBA draft. They have to decide, and if they don't want to stay in the draft, this is the last day that they can do to retain their college eligibility. So there's one player in particular. I'm a diehard UCLA guy. This is my hot take. No, no, this is terrible. The UCLA Bruins, Johnny Juzang, who had an amazing run in the tournament, is deciding, and he just tweeted that he's going to make his announcement on Instagram later tonight exclusively, and I'm on pins and needles. So they already got Cody Riley coming back, which is he's doing a super senior season, which is crazy, and I'm excited he's coming back. Juzang would be an amazing comeback. The Bruins will have a absolute legit shot to win the title next year, so I'm really hoping he comes back. But I don't know if anyone else is caring about who's staying in the draft, who's coming back to their potential college team. But you guys let me know. You know, we know college basketball. What are you talking about? These are future NBA players.
That's a low bar too.
These are the future NBA players. So I'm just saying, today is that day that people can decide. I'm excited about it. I want to see. I can't wait for the NBA draft. I think it's going to be super exciting. And then we're going to see all these guys at Summer League. I might be watching Johnny Juzang at Summer League. So we'll see. It's fun.
Can a team hold sign a college player for ads?
Actually we can. I don't know if you know this, Greg, but now college athletes can get sponsored.
I saw. Yeah. That's huge.
That's a great take. Do we have have them wear like a patch or something, or come on the show and pay them?
For team, I mean, a team hold patch would be dope on its own, but
I don't think he can wear it on the uniform. But maybe he can come on the show for a little bit of money.
We need that Vince to 100x, then we can do that.
Yeah, that'd be nice. Cool. Look, Michael, I get it. It absolutely is. But this is affecting the NBA currently. Who's staying in, who's staying out, and we're also going to Summer League. So I think it's just an interesting thing to be mindful of, to see who stays in, who doesn't, because it's gonna have some effect, obviously, on the college basketball season, but for the NBA. So I'm on pins and needles waiting to see what happens with Johnny Juzang.
Oh,
hey!
Can you hear me?
Yeah,
we're trying with both of us.
Yeah, this is a first.
What's up, guys?
The double stream.
You guys ready for a little pack rip or what?
So ready.
It's been a minute.
I'm surprised you're doing it.
Pack to rep.
What happened? I thought you were team hold on the packs.
I am, but content, you know?
Yeah, you're speaking Mike's language.
Team hold unless it's for content.
This is why they work. Why they work.
Greg and I are like, hey, it's okay if you want to hold. And you're like, rip it. I don't care.
Yo, look at these packs. We got a hustle and show, a couple base sets in
a rare
series 30, 32. We get the throwdown, some more base sets, a couple of playoff packs. What are we doing?
Kelsey's going to get 2 packs this Friday. That's my prediction.
Yeah, Kelsey will get 2 packs.
Probably for opening one. I'll be rewarded.
That's true.
Yeah,
I do feel like I need to save the rare pack for Aubrey.
Oh, look at that.
Oh, yes.
So,
absolutely save it.
Yeah,
even if you want to save it
for we need
save
to
it for a
hold
long time.
But the rest of them are up for grabs. So what do we think? What should we?
Everyone's losing their mind right now. People are calling throwdown. Listen, throwdowns off the table. Throwdown.
Yeah.
Earliest we see a throwdown rip is Vegas, my guess. Right?
That's probably good.
Or the Aubrey onboarding special.
Yeah.
Comedy special that will happen at some point.
Can we scroll through those packs again? I just want to see them all. It's so nice to see that.
Playoffs, base set, 9 packs.
It's nice and even.
Yeah.
Some of them I got and just forgot.
I think you hold hustle and show because they're undoubtedly going to do that every year.
Right.
So that's cool to have a series 1 version of that.
I agree. I mean, not to be lame. I think it's either base set. Maybe do we rip 2?
We can yeah.
Like a
we can-
playoff and a base.
We can rip too if I can announce my idea to the team.
There's another idea?
Yeah.
Yeah, guys,
wanna hear
we're gonna have to really get on the merch train if we want merch for Vegas. So I have an idea to try to
Okay.
get that ball rolling.
Okay.
And really, this is for the chat more than you guys, but I think we should hold a merch design contest.
Okay.
And I am willing to ship a box of bacon to the best design.
Whoa.
A box of bacon.
Actual bacon. This is Top Shot Utility.
Is it going to be
Coming
frozen
to
in like
life.
those styrofoam containers?
Yeah, like I'm gonna go on Goldbelly and find some
Yeah.
New York bacon.
Wow, I love that idea because not only will we create probably badass merch, but we'll also have a ton of photos and visuals that we can use to troll each other for the rest of time.
And the winner gets a Dwayne Bacon Top Shot debut. In addition to that,
Yeah. Oh, there we go. I love that. I
Right.
love that.
okay.
I love these. Yeah, this is good.
Yeah.
This is good.
So we can work out some details of specific contest rules in the Discord. But
What are we talking? Maple peppered, hickory smoked.
I was looking at some candied bacon today. There are lots of choices. So
Also, guys, I love. Where's this comment? I lost it. Dan Tack taking shots at both me and the jerseys. So I'm like rocking the Cool Cats jersey. We can make better fitting merch. Oh man.
get Mike
Kelsey,
on the
you're
kids'
absolutely
side.
right. We do need merch. We've been trying to figure it out, kinda, but
Yeah.
we need to foot up our ass.
we looked at it. Full disclosure, we looked at it like 3 months ago, and we were like, "What are we doing? We're
Yeah.
insane."
I'm on
But
it.
now it would be awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's time. It's time. All right, let's do it. So we do. All
Yeah,
right, you
hustle
got
and
to,
show?
No, we got to keep. I think we keep hustle and show. I mean,
Okay.
no, you do whatever. you
No,
want. You
what are
wanna
we
do hustle and
thinking?
show?
What are we thinking?
Greg made a good point. Keeping
hustle
hustle
and
and
show.
show because like
Keep
they're
that
gonna
locked
do
up.
more of those
Oh,
and to
that's a
have the
good
first
idea.
one.
I think it's cool
That's a
too.
good
I agree.
idea.
Yeah. So I would a playoff and a common.
Yeah, let's do that.
Yeah.
A lot of
I think that
playoff
makes
talk.
sense.
That feels good.
All right. Do you
Yeah.
do the common for here? You can be in charge.
I'll be right
This
back.
one here.
All right. See,
Release one.
Yeah. Oh no. Let's do the base set first. You
This
save
one
the-
here. Oh yeah, save the playoffs.
Playoffs
It's been
exciting.
a while, guys.
I know.
All right,
Yeah.
here we go.
Here we go. We didn't do music. I'm sorry, everybody.
Okay.
Oh wait,
know
did we
the
do?
show.
Are you getting music?
No.
No. All right.
Oh. Should I reveal all?
No. What? No.
In one of them, why not?
All right, first one. Here we go.
Ooh, bust
But-
right out of the gate.
Chris Middleton.
Drew.
Oh, Drew Holiday.
Drew, a
This is
solid
fun.
10
Nice.
points last night from Drew Holiday.
Can use it if there's another quest.
That's true.
It's good.
It's
Little
good.
push off
Very
on
high.
Dylan Brooks.
Very serious.
Yeah, that's a very high serial.
That's
I don't know if
that's
I've gotten a
UCLA and
five
Oregon.
digit.
There you
I'm
go.
sure I have. All right, here we go.
Ooh,
Blazers.
Derek
Derek Jones.
Jones.
Also a layup. Oh, I remember this play. It's pretty nice.
Derek Jones has to be like, this is not to take a shot at Derek
That's
Jones,
fun.
the worst basketball player with the best highlights.
Yeah.
He's not a
I-
bad basketball player.
And
I
I
don't wanna-
secretly
In the
like
world
him a
of
lot
NFTs, though,
Yeah.
that feels
because of his dunks.
Great
I
now.
just
yeah, that's what I mean. He's
secretly
got
love him.
amazing highlights.
Yeah.
all right.
All
Here
right,
we go.
Here we go. Oh, that's
Ooh,
low.
Good cereal.
Solomon Hill.
Hill.
Wait,
Whoa, look
top
at this
shot
play.
debut.
Look at this play. Look at this
Whoa.
play.
Okay, this is actually
Why
pretty
are we
sick.
freaking out about this?
This is pretty sick.
Yeah, okay, this one's fun. Oh, and it's the assist, and it's
That's
my
a
redheaded
dope play.
friend.
I've never seen that in my life. Yeah,
I
guess
feel
that's
like
it.
people are freaking out enough. Why am I the only one losing my mind? What is happening?
That's where I'm at on that play. Can I watch it again?
Yeah,
I've
let's
never
wa-
watched that play.
Let's watch it again.
Get
And
that third.
oh wait, did I
You're
knock?
in yours.
Oh, I'm in mine. Kelsey made a great point that this is like ginger love here, so that Kevin Herter in the moment. This Greg would pay good money for this.
How much time was on the shot clock? 0.6?
Yeah,
Oh
that's
my
Yeah,
god,
that one's fun.
Really-
How long has this
This
been out?
has
I've never
grown
seen
up.
Malachi
this.
Flynn. Malachi Flynn fell off. He fell asleep.
and it's a badge.
Red
Yeah.
Velvet. Red Velvet's a nickname I should have been given, but
It's in my top
Yeah.
10 moments on the site.
That's an amazing play.
Greg's
Just seeing
updating his rankings as we
Oh my
speak.
god, I'm making a collection.
All right, here. You know what we're gonna do? We're gonna get the tunes for the playoff pack.
That was a nice hit. 1,000 range serial.
1593.
Yeah, top shot
Yeah.
debut. I love it.
That was
great.
great. That was great. Kelsey, thank you for being down to
Yeah.
do this.
it was time.
They can confirm. Good. I'm glad we're getting more ginger love in there. Hey, listen, as we do this last pack, this is a good time to remind everyone because I assume we're getting out of here after this.
Yep.
Thank you as always for tuning in. We love this stuff. Stay tuned in the Discord and on our Twitter because I believe the schedule is going to move around for the afternoon marketplace again. I'm sorry, guys. It's summer and the schedule's weird. So just stay tuned for that. Will be an announcement tonight. I don't know what else we have.
Also have the giveaway of the Moses Brown in the comments after the video, so you'll see what to do and how to get it.
Oh, yeah.
I'll add it after the fact. And I know someone said take a shot every time I said UCLA. Moses Brown, UCLA Bruin.
There we go. I'm going to drop a link to the Discord again. Listen, you've already subscribed, you've already liked. But if you haven't, get to work. Also, Aaron Borland just saying. There we go. Just let Kelsey host. You're right.
Are we confident enough to tease the future Aubrey Kelsey hour where we have Aubrey sign up for Top Shot?
Yeah.
Dibs on that.
It's happening.
Dibs on that content.
I think so. And the deep threat's right. Like we do need a little bit of clarification of like what we're looking for.
Yeah. I mean, I feel like tanks are the Vegas move. Tanks feel like a Vegas move. I don't know, guys. There's no merch yet, so t-shirts feel like the obvious first
t-shirts
design.
Probably, yeah.
We need a t-shirt, a hat, a
hoodie. If you got a good hat idea,
mug.
send it all.
I want it. Well, we already have one. We already know what we're doing for one of them that we already designed.
Oh yeah, that's true.
But
I also really love. Someone said Team Sold. That wasn't me. I saw Team Sold in the chat
for the reversible jersey.
Reversible pennies.
Yeah.
Team Hold, Team Sold.
Mike, is Team Hold'em still a thing?
Team Hold'em. Hey, listen, I'll wear some Team Hold'em merch at the table.
That's good.
Or Team Fold'em.
Yeah, we have to send Mike a day early so he can.
That's also a reversible.
Yep. Hold'em and Fold'em. Yes.
Team Hold'em.
Deep Threat with the Traps callback. Shout out Deep Threat. All right, let's rip this last pack again. I really don't know what time, if a time tomorrow's working because summertime, guys. Stuff's gonna get weird. So I apologize ahead of time. But you know what? You've gotten like 6 streams already this week. So let's rip this last pack. We're gonna do it so that we can get a little audio action.
Okay.
Get a little audio action. I almost didn't do it. We would have had to do it again. So wait, what do you guys think? Do we do release 1 or release 2 of the playoff pack?
What had better moments? Do the other one.
Honestly, I sold them all. I don't know.
Yeah. I think if you want to sell down the line, release 1 is probably cooler to have to sell.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So maybe
release 2.
Yeah.
And release 2 is still in challenges right now, right?
I believe so, in 1 or 2.
Yeah.
Oh, look at this. Should we pull up the old photo, Dustin, that you shared today?
I think we should.
Oh yeah.
I think we should just to show the OG logo.
Yeah. Do you have it?
I mean, yeah, I could just pull up the logo.
We're gonna NFT that.
Don't wait for me. Don't wait for.
I want the. We should do the pack rip as the last thing.
Yeah.
Let's just get out of here. So
hold on.
Look at Kelsey getting some love for ripping the packs. We do. Thanks for having 9 of them.
This is why we hold packs.
This is the truth, guys. We should get an NFT me draining some threes today. I was just getting ready. I was getting ready for Vegas. I'm ready to play some ball.
There we go.
That's why people go to Vegas.
All right, we'll get this ready here. As Greg, I feel like Greg is frantically photoshopping right now.
His Photoshop face.
No, I got it. It's.
Do you need me to talk about animal avatars again, Mike? Just let me know when.
Look at that.
That was the OG.
Boy.
That was the first.
That was series 1.
Even the color.
Series 1. That was like beta, way beta.
And that was for
beta.
That was for the hollow drop, right? Where you broke the line, like stole the line.
Yeah. Well, that was like our second stream.
Yeah. Where you get the Tobias Harris that we still can't get rid of.
Yeah.
Thank you, Ryan.
Ooh. Oh, yes. A+, Ryan. A+. That's very funny. Also, Kelsey, have you gotten badges before? Now, Greg, you might not be able to make this work, though. Greg's on the road.
She's gotten badges. I mean, she deserves badges for this, but to be honest, I'm not used to these East Coast streams. It's almost 10 o'clock.
We should make patches, though.
We should make patches.
Oh, that's a great idea. Jesus, Kelsey.
I know. This is honestly,
guys, you just take the thing that's on we went from the thing in real life to the thing on the internet, and now I'm just doing the reverse. I'm taking the thing that's on the internet and I'm making it real life again.
We are morons.
No, I want you to know this is just a little bit of insight as to what it's like to have Kelsey come to one of your comedy shows. Where it's like,
you know, would have been a better joke.
No, this is 100% right. That is what. And honestly, it's furious for two reasons. One, I can't change that. The joke's already happened. And two, it's always better.
Yeah, you can sell it better at the next performance.
Yeah. All right, let's do it. Let's rip this pack and get out of here. Again, thank you so much for everybody for tuning in, hanging out. This is a blast. Shout out LG Doucette dipping in. That was sick. We love LG. Nice. The real first man, not to be confused with the 15th man.
Yeah.
All right, here we go. Series 2, release 2.
Here we go.
Team flip the shit out of these.
Okay.
Now you guys can hear the music this time, right?
Yes. Yeah.
All right. Now we're vibing.
We go right. Oh, I forgot they were
God, I'm not gonna lie. The bass on this is good. Compazzo. Bad City. This is a playoff moment.
Look at that dime.
But you get 2 playoff moments.
Yeah, 2 badges. Hey, real Campazzo energy.
And the assist too. I feel like you get 2 moments.
Yeah, and you get a little Jokic 3 over Ayton, the second best center in the league.
I like how he pushed off Chris Paul in that one. That was
very fun. Should I go?
That's
I'm gonna go this way.
You do whatever you want. Chaos. Ooh, the Kings. Marvin Bagley. The third.
Baggles.
Okay. All right. He's getting traded, right?
I'm getting so much space in these.
He's getting traded at the draft.
Oh yeah, he has to.
Yeah, he's gone.
He has to. All right, here we go. Houston Rockets. Oh, Kevin Porter Jr. Let's go.
This is a nice moment. This is when he hit 50, right?
This is 50 points.
In this game.
Yeah. Hold on 1 second. We're gonna. Yeah, this is wild. Did that go lower for you guys just then?
No. This is what the stream is like. This is what it's going to be in Vegas when we're live streaming on the channel. Yeah, it's just going to sound just like that.
Right. Except we're going to be screaming.
Yeah. Mike, open that moment, Mike.
Ooh, dunk.
Josh Hart. It's Josh Hart moment, guys.
Thanks everybody for being here tonight. One more and we out. Who we got?
Playoff
moment. 3-pointer.
Hardaway Jr.
Oh, Jesus.
All three of us
Tim
got
Hardaway. This is why you hold the packs.
This is like a $5 moment right now.
This is why you hold the packs.
Yeah.
It's all right.
All right, we gotta stop just so it stops with the audio. Thank you again, everybody.
That was a great pack.
Thank you, Kelsey. I just realized my lighting.
I'm just preparing for how we got to be in Vegas. That's
what? Oh man! All right. Thank you again, everybody. Let's get what video are we playing on the way out? What do you guys think?
What have we not played?
We played PJ. We haven't played. All right, everybody. We will see you later. We out.
Later.
Bull.
Bull.
His first name is Bull and his last name is Bull.
No, yeah.